guys, Samantha Busch here. So a lot of you guys have been tweeting me and asking about really healthy recipes, and with the summer months coming up, I wanted to show you two of my all-time favorite recipes. Now this first one is a Tex-Mex pasta salad that Kyle loves. So the story behind it is a couple of years ago at the July Daytona race, I get a text from our PR guy Bill that says Kyle wants something cold, but he doesn't want a salad and he doesn't want a sandwich. He's really hot. Well, that was quite the puzzle. I didn't know what to make him. I needed something to get him through the day, so I needed some carbs in there, some protein, some vegetables, and just something to keep him going. So I came up with this Tex-Mex pasta salad, and it's pretty much his favorite thing now. So the first thing, I already chopped and prepped a lot of stuff, but the first thing we have is I have one green pepper, one red pepper, and then you could do yellow or orange. It doesn't matter. And I have a pan with just a little bit of oil that was preheating in it. So you just toss that in there, and we're just going to saute that. And then I also have some onion. I'm going to toss that in there, and then that'll probably sit on there for about a good 10 minutes or so to saute. So while that's going, I want to show you two things first. This is what I always use when I prep. This is my favorite veggie wash. I get it just at the grocery store. I wash all my fruits and vegetables with this. It doesn't leave a funky aftertaste, so this is my favorite. This is my go-to. And then also a ceramic chopping knife with the jagged edges. I actually got this one from TJ Maxx Marshall's Home Goods. It was like $4, I think. And this is my favorite thing to chop with. So while that is sauteing, this I grilled earlier, but you take 2 grilled chicken breasts and you just put them on the grill, you let them cool down in the fridge, and then you chop them up. So you could also use taco meat, or if you want to take like a flank steak and chop that up, whatever the protein is that you want in there. I've actually done it myself with tofu, which is really weird, but I thought it was good. But today we're doing grilled chicken. It was seasoned on the grill with, I like the Southwest seasoning. So this was done earlier, and this will go in. I'm also going to put a little bit of this on top of the vegetables while they're cooking, the peppers and the onions. Then in a big pot, I pre-cooked some penne pasta. I usually use shells, but we're on the bus and the box was already open, so I didn't want to waste any. So in a really big pot, you just put the pasta and the 2 chicken breasts. And then you could do black beans, kidney beans, corn. Kyle doesn't really like corn. I like it in mine, but he doesn't like it. So today we're just going to do black beans. Use about 3/4 of the can. Then his all-time favorite, jalapenos. So we get the jalapenos in there. He likes a lot of them. I personally am not too good with the heat. Then I have some fresh tomatoes. This was 1 small medium tomato in between, nothing too large, but then again, if you love tomatoes, you could add a lot more. Then what I like to add is you could do light, you could do regular, or you could do fat-free ranch dressing. So you usually use just an Italian. That's why it's really hard when people ask how much of this or that, because it's just an thing. So I guess you would say it's about 1/3. Then you add salsa. What I love about salsa, I think there's 5 or 10 calories. 10 calories. It's really healthy. As you can see, there's pretty much nothing too bad in here yet. This was a light ranch. I usually use fat-free. Some guys don't like the taste of fat-free, so play around with that one. Then we dump in some salsa. Got about half of the jar in there. And then we take some Mexican 4 cheese. I like to use one with 2% milk because it has a little bit less fat. I still to this day haven't found a fat-free Mexican cheese. I found a fat-free cheddar and a fat-free mozzarella, but Kraft hasn't come out with fat-free Mexican yet. So we pour that in there. I like a lot of cheese. Now while that finishes up, we can talk about a couple substitutes. So like I said, you could use your different ranch dressings. You could use whatever kind of salsa is your favorite. Another thing I've added in here instead of the shredded cheese is a little bit of queso, and that was really good. And then also sometimes I like to add a little bit of taco sauce. I do this more when I used grilled chicken or flank steak over a ground beef, because with the ground beef I use your normal taco seasoning, so it already has that really taco-y taste, where this just helps add a little bit of that in. So we pour some of that. And then while we're waiting for that to finish, we'll stir this all up. It's a weird combo. You wouldn't really think of using the ranch dressing, but that's what really gives it a unique flavor. I love it. Alright, and our vegetables look good and done. Pour that in. And then what I do is I just pop this whole thing into the fridge for about an hour so it's nice and cool. So when you're looking for something on those hot summer days and you don't want a salad and you don't want a sandwich and somebody asks you what to make, this Tex-Mex salad is awesome.